Oh my god! What am I watching? If you're gonna be taking more close range fights, if you're gonna be pathing a certain way, you need to use the right tool for the right job. Hello, my name is Worthy, a professional Valorant coach. If you're looking to climb the ranks and improve your overall gameplay, you definitely want to leave a like and a sub. Also, if you comment your Discord name in the comment section below, once per month, I choose one lucky commenter to win a free one-on-one session. Best of luck and enjoy the video. How's your Valorant experience been so far? Because I know you've been playing Overwatch.
I would say my Valorant experience so far is going better than expected. I didn't think I would pick up on Valorant as quickly as I had.
What rank are we right now?
Silver 1.
Silver 1, cool. What do you think is your biggest opportunities and what are your goals in this game?
I think just general awareness is something I need to work on, because sometimes I just be like, I get caught out in the open or like on a rotate that I didn't know what was happening most of the time.
A lot of awareness issues come from having a mental projection in your head as to where you think people are going to play, and that comes from experience of playing the map a lot, knowing what the default setups typically are. In ranked, they're not going to vary too much because everyone's playing on their own, basically. You're going to see the same setup pretty much every time. At this rank, it's pretty much just all aim duels, and people are, not using utility right. What it will teach you in this rank is discipline and understanding how you should be clearing things. Very patiently, methodically, and because of that, it gives you really good patterns to start working on right away. So we're going to cover a lot of those things. I watched a couple of rounds, but there's some very easily fixable and changeable things that we can talk about in terms of how you take your gunfights. And what are your goals in this game?
I'd like to get at least to plat.
Here's what I'm going to say to everyone who's watching this video is this guy can actually aim really well. So we're not going to be hammering on his aim. We are going to be hammering on where you're positioning yourself to make yourself easier to hit your shots. The art of this game is being in the right place at the right time. That's really what it is all about. So the point I'm going to make right away is that you need to have a visualization of what you want to do in this round. If you're going to be taking more close range fights, if you're going to be pathing a certain way, you need to use the right tool for the right job. If you went mid here and fought mid bottom in this angle, that's a really ideal angle for a sheriff in a pistol round. That's not bad. If you went up cat, it's going to be tougher with the sheriff because people are going to play frenzies on you. People will play medium range with the ghost and they'll tap you in the head. They might even Glock fire you up close. There's a lot of problems there. This fight right here, if you hug the left-hand wall here, I'm going to say the sheriff peek is totally fine. But if you end up running right through, then you're going to be disadvantaging yourself.
If you lose pistol round, is it okay just to buy util and then...
Depends on how much money you have and how much money you're going to be going into the next round. We want the next round to be a buy. Definitely in rank, you want to be able to have at least $3,900 before your next round. Right now, with the current money that you have, you'll have $4,300. So that's more than enough to be able to buy a Vandal, heavy armor, and then a couple shock darts. Probably...
you'll...
So yeah, 2v2. Last player standing.
I was going to say probably one's going to peek you on CT right now, based on the positioning of this. Another situation where if we took this gun up to shorter angle, this fight would have been a lot more easier for you, as opposed to avoiding, like, actually taking this fight. Long range versus your rifle here. I think a big piece for you is understanding the usable distances of all of these guns. They all have an ideal range that they want to be in. And you knew based on the positioning of where they were on site, how long it would take for them to rotate. And if you don't know that, that's something that you have to experience over time. 1, 2. There's one market mid, maybe CT, coming in behind on tree. Your jet will get contact in a little bit if he stays here, and you have CT. So probably seeing a 1 and maybe 2 here. He's falling back. Maybe a double peek on tree is possible here. Doubt they're coming through mid because they're worried about the raise.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't watched this round. Let's see if I'm right. Jet gets contact. There it is. You don't have to be here. You didn't have to take that fight. Whenever you have numbers, I want you to consider, or I want you to think about turtling up. Turtling up means protecting yourself. Just hiding somewhere. You could be with your Killjoy right now. That would be really good. Oh boy, we lose this. Yes, we do. But that all started with you. We didn't have to take the fight that we took. It was a 4v2.
Yeah.
Never surrender, by the way. Never, ever surrender. If you surrender, it becomes an instant 13-3 in the situation, which means your RR is going to be way worse than if you were to win 1 or 2 more rounds. So that's a big piece. Yeah, there it is. So you have a 1v1 opportunity on both sides here. So definitely just like, if you're going to take cat fight or the CT fight, then you need to get behind this Jenny right away. You got to flick right to the doors right now. Hide. Hide and reload. You have your ult too. If you okay. Oh, this is you're pretty much fucked. You pick an angle here. You either go right or you go left, and you just swing wide and just hope he misses. I would go to the right here. Start working my way up. Okay, this is working out somehow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I watching? Oh my god. I was stressed. But it worked. It worked. In CT, you want to think about the rollover method. I'll often say there are 3 in the bed, and the little one said roll over. What I mean by that is that when you're rotating over, when someone's calling an A rush, and there's no bomb being shown, you're the anchor here, so you're the last one to move over, right? So the anchor is the furthest right or the furthest left of each of the bomb sites. So in this case, your raise is anchor, and you are anchor. So when they call out a rotate, KJ should be in CT, and then Jet goes into Cat. You fill in over here, over this way.
Okay, gotcha. I swear I normally don't buy the Ares in like this. This is like the one time.
So we know what we need to adjust here.
Yes.
I'm not against using the Ares. You need to be aware of what fights you can and can't take with it. And so if you have a rifle and you know that B is completely clear and like nothing's happening, feel free to take a little bit of ground, push out through B main if you want. So here's what we're going to talk about, okay? So the first one is the right tool for the right job. So that means the guns that you choose should follow in the pattern of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish that round. If you're going to be taking a long range fight, then I don't want to see you pulling an Ares out on that long range fight. It's just statistically not good for you. The other piece that I would say is start developing the skill of using your minimap as like a rear or side view mirror, where you check it every once in a while, and especially in the times when you know that you are safe. The last thing is having the mental projection. These guys did not change their defensive setup at all. They had a 2-1-2. It was the same thing every single time. They changed the positions up a little bit, like Breach went over to A sometimes, he went over to B, but it was still a 2-1-2. It literally never changed. So being able to map that on your head as to where people are going to be is going to be essential for you and when you're taking your bomb sites. Awesome. If you work on those things, you'll probably get to gold right away.